Hello and welcome, one and all. You join us for this T20 between England and Scotland. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause. Salt, the right-hander, opening today. Buttler, his opening partner today.
The crowd are making a heck of a lot of noise even before the first ball's been bowled. Let's see how long they can keep that up for. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
On the drive. The bowling's too good, though. Great line and length. Beats the edge.
Straight to the fielder. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Can't get that outside the ring field. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Oh my, that's racing away.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
No, it hasn't stuck. Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball. The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Wow, that's missed a lot. The big one, 12 runs out of there. England, 17 for none.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled. That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early, and it was dispatched with ease. How will the bowler respond?
No. Terrible shot.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Went for the drive. Complete miss.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh, what a brilliant catch.
Smith, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. First ball for the batter, coming in. Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
Off the middle of the bat.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. See how they go. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Solid shot, that's going for 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width, and it was punished.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one. That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Shot, should be runs here.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Super catch.
Brooke, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. He's got their tail up.
Oh, whack. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly, and he's hit that well over the boundary.
Over England, 76 for 2.
Another massive over. They've set up their team with an incredible platform now.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Salt advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. The big one, 12 runs out of there. England are 88 for 2.
They've set the ground on fire and entertained the crowd this power play. 2020 batting at its best.
He's quick onto that in the infield. Oh, great run out.
New batter in, but will have to wait a bit before facing his first ball.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Yes. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, England 108 for 3.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. Misses, that's a big chance going begging. Finds the fielder with that shot.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Let it come to them. Got enough bat on it to send it down to the deep third boundary.
Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Bolden, straight through, good swing coming back in.
Livingston looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats. Cut shot, played it so late. Impressive batting.
Yes, nice
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
Yep. Yep.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
Livingston gets off the mark.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yes.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Going with pace now.
Goes into the attack.
Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. They'll get at least one here.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Can't get that outside the ring field. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Big appeal. This could be out.
Jacks coming in, but we'll be starting from the non-strikers end.
It's coming into the attack.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Might look to go big again here. The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it. That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders have no chance. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Straight to the fielder. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond?
What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Jacks was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Power and precision in that shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Yep. Oh. Yes, nice bowling. Yes.
Over England, 171 for 5.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score. Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely. How will he reply?
Scotland with a massive shout. Oh, that's close.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle, ready to face up. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Gone. Good catch on the boundary.
Curran, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Yes, nice bowling.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Into the 14th.
Just threw the shots too early.
175 for 7.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yep.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Misses everything.
Oh, well bowled.
The loose full one goes unpunished. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
That's gone down. Oh, nice shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Nice bowling. Oh, yes, nice
A big
bowling.
swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
End of the over. England are now
Watt coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
on. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Yes.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Power and precision in that shot. 13 runs added there. England 207 for 7.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Going with spin now.
Yep.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff.
The right-hander in the middle, lower order batter. Want to get a few shots away and cause some late innings pain for the bowlers. That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4. The ball's returned out from the deep there. Completion of the over, allowing too many runs. The batters are just looking too comfortable out in the middle.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Well bowled. Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Least to wrap up the innings. Finds the fielder with that shot. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
Archer, the new batsman at the crease. Right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. That is quite extraordinary. Archer, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
And that's the end of the innings. England have set a target of 243 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Curran coming in.
Perfectly timed. Couldn't get it through the field. Got that away nicely.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Into the first over, the batting team.
Archer, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Change of bowling, the fast bowler comes into the attack.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad... delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. A few moves made in the field.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Jones, brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
They'll get at least 1 here. Outside edge, and doesn't carry. Well bowled there. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the 3rd over. The batting team are now 22 for none.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Rashid, the spinner, coming into the attack. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Well-directed throwback. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
There'll be runs here. Nine runs added in that over. Scotland are 44 for none.
End of the fifth in the power play. The run rate's looking good at the moment, but they're falling behind the required rate. One of these two might need to go for it in the last over of the power play.
Time that perfectly.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Straight to the fielder. Wow, that's missed the lot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
6 runs added in that over. Scotland 50 for none.
The power play's completed. Run rate is hovering at a good pace, but they need to find more in the middle overs if they want to have a chance of chasing this total down.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left alone by the batter.
Swept away but finds the fielder.
George lets it go through to the keeper.
Small outside edge and taken. England get the wicket. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
They'll get at least one here.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
End of the 7th over. The batting team are now on 54 for 1.
Shot. Should be runs here.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Edged. What a ball. And dropped. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great commitment. On target there with that throw despite the distance.
Yep.
End of the 8th over. Scotland are now on 60 for 1.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Yep.
Oh, Oh, look at that. Used their feet and came and met the ball and struck it cleanly over cover. 6 more.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when your lead runs like that.
The batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch. That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. No. Terrible shot.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot. Well left and through to the keeper.
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the spacing power to lift that ball. All over the top, and it just keeps going.
Brooke will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after being tapped around a bit.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Lovely sweep shot. Didn't try to overhit it, and away goes the ball.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Brooke showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
End of the 11th over. The batting team are now on 89 for 1.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged, unplayable.
Good return there, back from the deep. That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Wood has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Good return back from the deep. Some adjustments to the field.
Power and precision in that shot.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke. How will the bowler respond?
Doesn't beat the infield.
Jones watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Leading edge, but safe. Batter turned their hands a little too early on that, it seemed. Gone, knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
Berrington, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Archer coming back into the attack has done well so far. Great shot through the gap.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Well played, could be a quick single. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Berrington gets off the mark.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Curran coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Yep.
Went for the drive, complete miss. That's gone. It just clips the bails, but it's enough.
Bruce looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Left that one. A bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Nicely played. England will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Wood back on now. Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
Cross, the right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Brilliant diving stop. There'll be runs here. End of the over. 9 off it. Scotland are 132 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Cross, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Huge edge. That's gone down. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. It'll force a mistake.
Yes.
End of the 17th over. Scotland are now on 154 for 4.
Wood back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Whacked away.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Livingston sat underneath the ball and a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.
Lease, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Jacks with a beautiful piece of fielding.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Was quick onto that in the infield. over Scotland for 169 for 5.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Curran back into the attack.
Bowling, the captain is going with pace.
This field's looking for more balance between attack and defence.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
And that's a great catch. Livingston, a deep cover point, had to make up a bit of ground, but they've held on to a peach of a catch.
Watts in the middle and wants to get the feet moving from the get-go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Cuts that off well in the infield. The full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4. With the completion of that fine over, the batters are going to have to take some risks from here on in.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Wood coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yes.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Straight to the fielder. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Yep.
Everyone's gone up.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Oh my, that's racing away. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Got too much room and got what it deserved. That's out. Caught. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.